this woman away today?
Myself and her mother's.
Alright, everybody may be seated now. Alright, I want to thank everybody for showing up today. Glad you could all make it for this glorious occasion. For everybody that doesn't know me, I'm Cody. Matt and Taylor are my best friends, and so this is a great honor for me. This is probably the second coolest thing I've ever got to do besides marrying my best friend. And now I get to marry my two best friends in a different way. So, for everybody that doesn't know, I was very close with Taylor in college. We had a lot of mutual friends, hung out quite a bit. We grew apart. I became friends with Matt through college as well, and our friendship stuck for a very long time. We grew apart and then got back together and then have never left each other's side since. So that's been awesome. I kind of claim this relationship. Swizzle and I had run into each other at the store and hadn't seen each other in probably about 3-4 years. And I was like, hey Taylor, how are you? What have you been up to? And she's like, oh, not much. I don't really know anybody in town anymore. And I was like, well, I have a great group of friends. Come hang out with us. So she came over to my house. My parents were in town. We watched a fight and enjoyed each other's company. Matt and her got reacquainted. They had a class with each other that they found out later that they knew each other, but I kind of introduced them. My favorite story of them is we're out hanging out. Matt comes up to me after I've introduced Taylor to the group, and she starts becoming a very vital part of the group, and he goes, hey Cody, are you going after Taylor? I said, no man, she's just been a really good friend for a long time. And so I wanted her to hang out because she didn't really know anybody and didn't hang out. And he goes, do you mind if I go after her? And I'm like, yeah, man, please do. And so I claim this relationship, so I get to do this today. I wanted to start out with 2 quotes for everybody that Matt and Taylor picked out for me. The first goes like this: love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of love and life by ourselves alone. We find it with another. Then my second quote is the quote that Taylor picked out because she's a huge Bruce Lee fan. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning it's a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only a light and it flickers. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. Good quote, Swizz. Sean, can I please have the rings? All right. Swizzle, Taylor, please place this ring on Matt's hand and repeat after me. From this day on, I choose you to be my husband. I invite you to share my life. In good times and in struggles. When life is easy. And when life seems hard. When our love is simple. And when it is an effort. These things I promise today and always. Will you be my partner?
I will.
Matt,
It's hot out there.
will you please put the ring on Taylor's hand and repeat after me? From this day on, I choose you to be my wife. I invite you to share my life. In good times and in struggles. When life is easy. And when it seems hard. When our love is simple. And when it is an effort. These things I promise today and always. Will you be my partner?
I will.
Now that we have exchanged the rings, there are a few additional legally binding terms and conditions. This was their idea, and I thought it was a great idea, and they were going to exclude it, and I said, no, put it back in. Taylor, as a legal condition, do you always promise, no matter what, whenever Matt is driving, and no matter how far the car is in front of you, and no matter how fast Matt is driving, you're always going to slowly put your hand on that dash and hope that he's going to brake?
I'm helping. I promise.
And Matt, do you promise to treat every single injury Taylor gets, no matter how serious it is, that it's always serious? And no matter how small it is, assure her that even if it's the paper cut that crosses off limbs or cuts off limbs, she's going to be always as pretty. Now that the terms and conditions are complete, can I get a witness? Thank you. Swizz, you may now kiss the beard. Now it is my great honor to get to be the first person to introduce to everyone Mr. and Mrs. Kane.
I'm just kidding.